Hello everybody, we are back here on Call of the Wild, the Angler, and today we're going to be taking a look at golden trout and yellow perch primarily, because we recently got some diamonds of each of them, and I wanted to show you guys the most insane location to catch them, because this spot right here is by far the most amazing golden trout and perch spot on the entire map, and it also has quite a few rainbow trout as we see in front of us right now. But let's attempt to get one of these golden trout instead, as they are a little bit cooler looking. Looks like he is definitely going to bite, so let's just wait a second, and there he is. We've got ourselves the first golden trout of the day. Now, personally, if you ask me, I do think this part of the map might need a little bit of a nerf, as it is kind of easy to get as many fish as you could possibly want. As this location is very clear watered, it's super open, there's a ton of fish in it, and it's not that big, so it's very easy to actually locate the fish. I do think this might need a little bit of changes in the future, but I can't lie, it is a lot of fun regardless. If you guys are into some of the more fast-paced fishing where you don't have to wait a long time to find a couple fish that'll bite, this is definitely a great location to go to. And already we've got another golden trout chasing after our lure, so let's get this guy to bite, and hopefully this will be a little bit bigger. We've definitely got some bigger fish in the lake, including the one over there to the right. That's definitely one that we will target, as it does look like a giant golden trout. But first, let's reel this guy in. There we go. That is golden trout number 2 of the day. This one much smaller at 3.21 pounds, being just a silver. Let's go see if we can maybe snag this guy over here, as he does look like quite a bit bigger than the one that we just ended up catching. Let's see if we can head over here and get this guy, as he does look to be a bit bigger than the ones that we've been catching. Would be nice if we could maybe snag into him. Although I kind of want to get this perch first, so let's attempt to get this guy to bite. And then we will go over to those golden trout. There we go, we got a fish on, and honestly, this might end up being a golden trout as well. They're just so plentiful at this location that it's honestly difficult not to snag into one. And there we go. Golden trout number 2 of the day is another silver. This one being a little bit smaller if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to try and get one of these trout. Or not trout, but we're going to try and get one of the perch. They are proving to be a little bit elusive today though. And just as I say that, we actually do get this guy to go after it. So let's wait for him to strike. And just like that, we've got ourselves perch number 1 of the day. And obviously with it being a perch, it is pretty easy to reel in. That one's just a silver. Earlier this week, we did end up getting ourselves a diamond perch. And I think before we get too much further in this video, let's go ahead and take a look at that amazing diamond perch. Wait, does that mean that guy's a diamond? Okay, we might actually have a diamond perch here. That looks much bigger than the one we just caught. Can we please get his attention? Maybe is that a bass? No, that's definitely a perch. It can be difficult to tell from some of the angles, but that's definitely a perch. Yeah, the closer he's getting, the more it's clear that he's a perch. That might be a diamond perch. Me too, Connor. The differences in the water from place to place are pretty crazy. That's an even bigger one, and he's still not as big as that one we see. I will bet you guys that that's a diamond. Come on. Okay, now he's interested. I think we were too close. He's now interested. Maybe we can get ourselves a diamond perch. He looks huge. This guy looks massive. Come on, be a diamond, please. Oh, it's a diamond! It is a diamond, wow! 2.39 pound diamond yellow perch. I love how, like, I've played about 30 hours of the game off of stream. Like, before today, I played about 30 hours exploring the map, leveling up, creating videos. And I only had caught some diamonds from, like, the missions. I had never caught a wild diamond yet. And now this stream, we've caught 2 wild diamonds. So now that you guys have seen that clip of the perch, let's try to get this golden trout to bite. as this does seem to be a pretty decent one, and I would not mind getting him in the boat. And it looks like he's going straight for it. Should be biting any second, and there we go. We've got ourselves a pretty big golden trout. Just real quickly crank this guy in. Honestly, that could be a diamond. No, it's just a high gold, but still a pretty big one at 7.36 pounds. A very beautiful fish. Probably my favorite looking species in the entire game. I think golden trout are just absolutely beautiful, and I'd honestly love to fish for them in real life, but sadly there's just none in Oregon. It would be amazing to be able to go for some California golden trout at some point, though. And maybe one of these days you guys will see an IRL video of me doing that. We've got another golden trout going for the lure, and there we go. Once again on the lighter tackle set, because I was trying to go for some perch, but this guy decided that it wanted to bite. I mean, can't really complain. It's a fish regardless. And it does seem like a pretty decent one. Again, that's a silver 4.95 pounds. Not a bad fish. Not as big as the last, but still not too bad. Oh my gosh, that is a huge rainbow. Yeah, we gotta go for this. Let's just swap out to the hook size 5 on our spinner right here and see if we can get this guy to bite. I imagine it probably will. Yeah, it's gonna go straight for it. That is a massive rainbow. Easily a gold, but possibly a diamond even. But I would imagine it's probably gold. He's actually pulling a little bit of line out as well. There we go. Wow, that's a big gold. 15.88 pounds. I've never actually caught a diamond rainbow trout from this lake. I've caught one at a different part of the map, but not from this lake in particular. And though we've never caught a diamond rainbow from this lake, I did catch a couple diamond golden trout recently, and I do feel like they might be spawning a little bit too often. I do feel like golden trout diamonds seem to be way more common than they should, as quite a few other content creators have caught a ton of them as well, and I managed to catch 2 of them back to back in these clips that we're looking at now. So I really hope that they will tweak that at some point, as it seems like they are way too common. And I think just in general, this location here makes the fishing incredibly easy because of how clear the water is. I mean, in real life, super clear water would also make it so the fish notice you more, since they can easily see what's above them. So I hope that eventually they do tweak that, either make the fish in this location easier to spook, or make it so that there's not as many of them here, or they hunker down by the rocks more. As, I mean, for the most part in real life, fish would be kind of hiding near cover, and so it makes it a little bit too easy when they're just out and about in the middle of this clear, wide open lake, and as plentiful as they are. Hopefully one of these days they will tweak that. But anyway, that was the couple of diamond golden trout that we ended up catching, and hopefully we can manage to find a couple big perch or trout for this video, as well as the ones that we just showed off. That is another decent golden trout. Let's attempt to get him to bite. Should be pretty easy, as most of the time once you find a lure they like, pretty much every fish of that species tends to be okay with biting it, so this guy should bite no problem. And he's definitely going for it. There we go. We got ourselves another golden trout. Let's just crank this guy in real quickly. There we go. Another gold 6-pound golden trout. I definitely think that this game has a lot of potential, provided they can adjust some of the things that need to be changed, like the fish animations and I guess their behaviors with what lures they decide to bite and how often each species will bite each lure. Once they kind of work on that type of stuff, and also some of the fishing rod animations and things like that, I do genuinely think this game could be amazing. They just need to make some of the necessary changes to get it to that point, and obviously add more variety to locations, species, and tackle. Once they do that, this definitely could be one of the better fishing games out, as it is a very unique game when it comes to the massive open world. There's just a lot of things that need to be kind of fine-tuned and ironed out to make this game as good as it can possibly be, but I mean, in the meantime, we have an experience similar to the Hunter Call of the Wild, where it's a little more fast-paced, a little bit easier than other hunting games. And I think this game right now is kind of similar, though the developers are very open to changing things based on community feedback, so If you guys have any feedback from things that you have seen throughout these videos or live streams or really anywhere, let the developers know. Let them know in their Discord. They are very open to suggestions and feedback on the game and really want to make the game something that everybody can enjoy. So be sure to give them your feedback, and they listen quite often to everything that everyone is saying. Let's see if we can get this little perch to bite. It definitely seems like he's going for it. You know, what's crazy is earlier when we ended up catching that diamond perch here, there was a lot more perch than what there is now. Definitely seems like there's a little bit less than what I had previously seen. Though we're still getting a few of them, just not as many as I was at one point. Little 1-pound perch, not super big, but you know, not terrible either. And in case I forgot to show you guys the location, we're currently down here near this trailhead. This spot's actually relatively close to the starting lodge. You just go a bit to the east and you'll be kind of at the edge of the desert, and this is where that location is. It's a very good spot for golden trout and also for the perch, and the neighboring lake is also pretty decent, so I would definitely recommend fishing at both of those if you're looking to catch the golden trout or the perch. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a shorter video, or at least it was a shorter video in terms of recording time. I don't know how long it's going to be when I've actually finished editing it, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless, and I hope you also have been enjoying the angler content. Let me know in the comments if you guys have been enjoying this and whether or not you think it's a game that is best suited towards playing, watching, or both, because I've seen a lot of people say that this game is not something they would want to play, but they actually do enjoy watching me play it and stream it and record it. So I'm curious, do you guys enjoy just watching this game, or would you enjoy playing it as well, or are you gonna wait until they update it some more before you actually jump into it yourself? Let me know in the comments. I'm very interested in knowing, and I will try to respond to as many of them as I can, though nowadays it is harder to respond to comments since I get so many of them every single day, but I really do try to read through them at the very minimum and reply to as many of them as I can, and at least reply to the ones that seem to be the ones that are most important to reply to, whether it be like questions about the game or just general feedback about my content. I try to go through all of it. I really do. And I hope you guys notice that, and I hope you guys understand that it's difficult to go through everything, but I at least do my best to read through most of them. But thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, click that like button, and ring that notification bell so that you guys will never miss any of the future uploads. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!